from here now?
Yeah, the
Karajeba, the last village in Niger State, before you join the river Niger bridge.
They are stopping
any trucks that carry food stuff from north. They are stopping them. They are turning them back.
Yeah, they are turning them back.
They don't allow them to go beyond this place. They are turning them. You can see all these trucks. They are carrying food stuff. You can see yam. You can see yam, tomatoes, onions, and many more. They are stopping them. They said they should turn back to the north or offload it here. This is Karajeba, the last village, the last town in Niger State before you enter Kwara State, before you get to River Niger. So they are stopping all the trucks that carry food stuff from north. They are turning them back to north, or they should offload it here. They don't allow all the trucks that carry food stuff, even though buses that carry pepper, tomatoes were not allowed to cross. As you can see, they only allow truck with fuel, diesel. They only allow them to.
From the video you've just watched, you will understand that what I've been saying in this channel with regards to the intention of the North to ensure that there is shortage of food supply in the South, which buttress their constant invading of different farms and even yam ban, which I have posted in this video. This is not the only ban, this is not the second nor the third. What they do is when they see where there are food ban in the Old Eastern region, they invade it, scatter the ban, scatter everything that acts as blockade from their cows, penetrating it and pushing their cows to destroy it. When I was saying it that time, I made mention of the fact that there is intention towards possible food embargo against the South, because they believe that they produce some amount of food which are consumed in the southern Nigeria. Now, this is the point. If they like, let them continue restricting the influx of food, especially their cows, from coming into the southern Nigeria. There is nobody's problems. We don't find it difficult. And secondly, our people are not lazy. The only problem we have here are the businessmen and women who have insisted that until they start dying in the north before they start coming back, before they know that the country is now very red, that nobody is safe any longer, that insecurity of dipping beyond the red lines, and possibly they will become the target sooner or later. The implication is that the Fulanis will lost out of control very soon, because their leaders have been making an effort to compress them, to hold them together, because they know that any retaliation of any kind in what is justly done in southern Nigeria to secure the people, or towards what was justly done in the southern Nigeria towards securing the people, that it is automatic call for the division of that country. So their leaders know this, and that is why they have been holding them back. Secondary is that the Hausas are beginning to disagree with them, and that's one of the reasons why their call for attack against the businessmen and women of Igbo origin, southern origin in the north have not been carried out. The advice we continue to give to our people is kindly make effort to relocate from the north. For now, it is not safe. It is not safe for you. It is not safe for your family. It is not safe for your businesses, or even safe for a passage as a traveler. And for clarity purposes, if you have a relation in who lives in the north or who does business in the north, do not relent from asking them to do the right thing at the right time when there is time for it, because it will be too dangerous by the time they will start making pace towards seeking for safety, and there is no room for it, because there is how the North acts. They don't even reason, let alone reasoning properly. Again, it is now crystal clear that The actions of the Nigerian government against the people of southern Nigeria is calculated state orchestrated terrorism. Just take this action by the North into cognizance. If it is in the southern Nigeria, especially the eastern part of Nigeria, the Nigerian government would have, through their military, foot soldiers, and other security agencies, ensure that numerous death rates would have been recorded today, just today alone. But you can imagine the kind of threat this terrorist in human form issued to the government yesterday, that if they dare try to stop them from this very thing you saw them doing in that video, that is stopping those who are doing their personal businesses from transporting the goods they bought from the north to the south, or destroying them, that they are going to act differently in a way that the government will not even like it, which means they are allies and they are in it together. It is obvious. So anyone who is still living in denial should come to terms. This is no longer a time to say we are going to continue making effort to resolve the differences in Nigeria currently peacefully. It is no longer on the path of peace. Things have gone out of hand, and the earlier anybody accepts it, the better. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification button, and share your opinions and views in the comment section. Stay tuned.